David Whalen is going to be calling in here in a little while from Mount Vernon to talk to him. He's out there at the home of George Washington on this day, the 4th of July. David Whalen got a hold of me yesterday. Actually, I got a hold of his buddy, Rick Warren. Just a matter of fact, he's in Pennsylvania where my mom's going to be. He lives in Pennsylvania where my mom and my daughter are going to go to Gettysburg in a couple weeks. So he's going to give my mom and my daughter a tour of Gettysburg, a personal tour of Gettysburg here in about a week. You are listening to OZCAT Radio 89.5 FM. KZCT Vallejo. Hey, I got David on the phone right here? Hey, buddy, what's up?
Hey, I'm up. It's 4th of July. We're having a good time today.
Right on. David Whalen, you are calling from Mount Vernon. What's cracking, my friend?
Mount Vernon, Virginia. Hanging with George Washington and Martha, doing the 4th.
Yeah, so tell me, man, what is going on at Mount Vernon right now besides George and Martha?
Oh, let me tell you, they had a full schedule of things going on here today. You'd come in here and they had reenactors, they had doing military formations, they had all kinds of things going on in the museum. They had the reenactors walking around. You could hang with them, talk with them, get all kinds of good information, history and whatnot. Then we went out back where it faces the Potomac, and they shot off some fireworks, and they had the band playing, and I was feeling all heart-warmed and pumped up. I was feeling like a proud American today.
You know what? It made me feel like you are a proud American, ain't you, brother?
I am. I love this country. It's awesome.
So tell me, you just left Sacramento, didn't you? You did some recording up in at Tesla's studio. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your California experience, my friend?
Oh, I'll tell you, I love it out there. Well, first of all, Scott, I lived out there for a little spell and came back to Pennsylvania after a little while, and been hanging out here and playing in New York and stuff like that. But my management team is located out there in Sacramento, and he set everything up, and we went up to Day Street Studios with Brian Wheat of the famed group Tesla, and we went in the studio, and we laid down some tracks. I did some guitar work, some vocals. We laid it all down, and then I took his tracks, and I transferred them back to my studio, and I laid a little bit more vocal and some enhancement over top of that. And then we mastered it down and did a final mix, and it's getting ready to come out on a CD here within the next couple of weeks.
That's right. Your song, that's the song Stand Up, right?
That is Stand Up. Stand Up.
That's right. And I'll be playing Stand Up right when we get off the phone. When we get off the phone, I'll be playing Stand Up from David Whalen. Hey, is that your real last name, or they name you after Waylon Jennings, or what?
Well, I've been known as a Waylon Jennings, but I was also known in my earlier days as Van Whalen.
Van Whalen, there you go.
Named after the famed rock and roll guitarist Eddie. Yeah, I mean, I was a rocker back in the day, and I've kind of settled in a little bit. I'm going more after anthem-type songs and ballad-type songs, and I have a little bit of country mixed in there, and some nice rock and roll, and some progressive rock. And maybe even a little bit of jazz thrown in there. But it all comes out of the soup, and it sounds like Dave Whalen by the time it's all said and done.
So you know what? You live right by Gettysburg, as a matter of fact, and my mom and my daughter are back there in Baton Rouge right now. They just took off. They left Wednesday to check out Gettysburg. They always wanted to do that. So I think you're going to help them do the grand tour of Gettysburg, or what, brother?
Oh, absolutely. They're right down the pike. I'd probably say about maybe an hour west of Wrightsville, which is where Annie and I are out of. And the nice thing about that section of the country is that was another famous war, the Civil War. We do celebrations in Wrightsville every June 28th for the famous burning of the bridge there in Wrightsville, which was about as far east as the Confederate troops got before they crossed the river there. The Union Army burned the bridge and said, you're not going to go any further. So they turned around, the Confederates did, and they went back west, and they settled in Gettysburg, and then that's when they had the big battle in Gettysburg.
Well, very interesting stuff, and that's a good thing to be talking to you on this day of our country's independence, man. That's very, very cool, brother. You know what? I tell you what, I'll be talking to you soon, and I want to thank Dave Whalen for talking to us on OZCAT Radio 89.5 FM, brother, and I will be talking to you soon, and you know what? I can't wait till you get back out here.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Time out.
All right.
You know what? Okay, wait a minute. Since you're at Mount Vernon right now, you need to sing us the Star Spangled Banner, man. So, you know, it's all you. You are live around the world right now, brother. So give us what you got.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm going to give it to you. Here we go.
Come on.
Ooh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last streaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Yeah!
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah! Happy birthday, America! Dave Whalen, I want to thank you very much for calling in, brother, and I will be in touch and have a great time, man, friend.
Thank you so much, Scott. It was fun. Enjoyed it.
Be in touch, all right? All right, everybody.
Have a good one.
Later.
All right, bye.
That right there was Dave Whalen at Mount Vernon, George Washington's home, singing as the Star Spangled Banner, man. OZCAT Radio, 89.5 FM. Right there was Dave Whalen with the first song was Stand Up, and the second song was Take Me Away. All right, he was calling in from Mount Vernon, man. God bless America.